From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
I'm MTN reporter Colter Instead in Great Falls. Coming up, I'll tell you about a roundtable discussion one of Montana's U.S. senators held to discuss energy production.
I'm John Mattery. Saving money at warehouse stores. With gas prices so high, how much can they really save you? That story coming up.
Happy Friday, Southwest Montana, 6:30. Chet Lehman, Matt Elwell with you here, and guests.
That's right.
Just over my shoulder, Senator John Tester joining us. We're going to chat with him in just a moment. Meantime, what a beautiful day we had for the St. Patrick's Day Parade yesterday in Butte.
Beautiful.
And you did well.
I wish I could take more credit. I mean,
right.
I told you it was going to be that way. That's about as far as I can go. But we've talked about it. It can go south in a hurry with temperatures. But yesterday,
that's the biggest understatement you've issued this morning right
so far. Temperatures still into the 30s for most of us. 13, our reporting station in West Yellowstone. 9, according to our weather watcher Ken in West Yellowstone. There are a few areas dealing with some snow, but this isn't quite as productive. We're going to save that for the first day of spring.
Of course
the snow is on the way. Temperatures into the 40s, near 50 today. Look for a stout breeze between 10 and 20 miles an hour. We'll talk about much of the snow issues that we may have coming up here in the next 10 minutes or so.
Again, on the first day of spring.
That's right.
Yeah, I think that's important to note. 6:31 now. As the price of gas remains high, energy production remains a hot topic. Montana Senator Steve Daines weighing in, hosting a roundtable discussion. MTN's Colter Anstead has the details.
From Capitol Hill to the hills and gas pumps of Montana, people are talking about energy production. This week, Senator Steve Daines got some perspective when he held a roundtable discussion with industry representatives.
Bottom line is unleashing American energy production. It is critical.
A roundtable discussion hosted by Montana U.S. Senator Steve Daines lasted over an hour, but it took less than a minute into his opening remarks for him to make his opinion that increasing domestic energy production is critical clear.
Not only for bringing down energy costs and promoting energy independence, but it's also critical for national security.
Former U.S. Interior Secretary David Bernhardt shared a personal story about a conversation he had with an Uber driver recently on his way to Capitol Hill.
She said, "Please tell them we're hurting. We're hurting. It is so hard. The cost of food, the cost of fuel, we're hurting."
American Exploration and Production Council CEO Ann Bradbury outlined 4 steps she would like to see policymakers and the Biden administration take, including clearly supporting all forms of domestic energy production long term. She says messaging from the administration about phasing out oil and gas production, stopping production on federal lands, and blaming the industry for high prices creates what she calls needless uncertainty in the industry.
We know that we need a diverse energy mix, but we also know that oil and natural gas are going to be part of that mix for decades to come.
All energy production.
Montana U.S. Senator John Tester agrees all forms of energy production need to increase and says that includes restarting the Keystone XL pipeline project.
I think it's really important that we encourage responsible energy production.
He noted there are over 12 million acres of land leased by oil companies that the companies are not drilling on.
We need to encourage those oil companies, they've got it leased, go out there and start drilling.
We have a link to the full discussion in this story on our website. In Great Falls, Colter Anstead, MTN News.
Thank you, Colter. In other news this morning, a small plane crashed north of Belgrade yesterday afternoon. There are no reported injuries, fortunately. Central Valley Fire District says it happened off a Tyson Ranch Road. Eventually, Gallup County Sheriff's Office took control of the scene. Waiting for more information from the sheriff. When we get it, we'll pass it along to you through our website. Also, Bozeman Police Department will soon be utilizing and wearing body cameras. After years of going through the funding and approval process, the department will be rolling out cameras this summer. Chief Jim Veldkamp says 60 units will be used by officers responding to investigations in the area, and that the camera works in conjunction with technology in the patrol vehicles.
So years ago, we started out just pocket recorders in our pocket. First they were cassette tapes, and then they slowly moved to digital recorders. So beginning hopefully sometime this summer, we're going to be implementing body-worn cameras. Community and courts and prosecutors have come to expect that we can deliver the type of evidence that especially television viewers have come to expect.
Department says it wants to hear from you as well. You can find a link to do that by visiting our website. 6:35 now, corned beef and cabbage, St. Patrick's Day mainstays. You may be seeing a lot of that on the menus this week. For many, beer also an important part of the holiday. But this time around, raising that frosty mug might be a little more pricey. MTN's Alina Houter explains.
Beer is a staple on St. Patrick's Day, but if you've stepped into a pub like this one, you may have noticed that you'll have to pay more for your favorite pint. And there's a reason for that.
It's that one special day when worlds collide. St. Paddy's Day meets March Madness.
We came to watch the games and to have a couple beers.
As you can imagine, the beers are flowing, despite the fact that the price of a pint is rising.
We know barley prices are going to be going up. Worldwide demand, we're not the only country that's experiencing drought.
Barley prices have shot up more than 11% in just 2 weeks. Wheat prices are also soaring. Travis Peterson of Meadowlark Brewing says there's a lot of reasons why, from drought to supply shortages.
You would think it would be weird to affect a brewery in Montana, but fuel prices have jumped really high, and that's only going to trickle down to everything.
Michael Urich, owner of Carter's Brewing, had to raise his beer prices.
We did raise our prices first of the year, expecting the hikes to come. We know they're coming. Probably middle of the year, we'll see the biggest effect on barley shortages and barley quality.
And he says the shortage isn't limited to just barley.
Some of the bigger breweries are struggling with aluminum and cans. Prices, hikes, shortages, minimum ordering requirements.
We're having a hard time sourcing parts or, like pump parts and just standard tri-clamp fittings for all the piping that we do out here.
Both men are worried the barley shortage will affect the quality of beer brewers can produce. While their supplies are Montana grown, it's the war in Ukraine that's also to blame for rising prices. 30% of the world's supply of grain comes from Russia and Ukraine. But on days like this, most aren't letting any of that get in the way of some good old-fashioned St. Paddy's Day fun.
We don't pay too much attention to the beer costs.
It's been received well, and we're handling it pretty well.
In Billings, Alina Howder, MTN News.
You know something about. All right, just chatting with Senator Tester about the grain prices there. We'll check in with him in a minute about that. Meantime, buy more, save later. Seems like a good idea, right? Well, not necessarily. As consumer reporter John Matteries found out, buying in bulk can actually lead to you wasting your money.
So if you have a family to feed, Sam's is definitely the place to be. I buy things like the water, paper towel, toilet paper, things like that, and it's a lot cheaper here.
Tracy Reese likes to buy in bulk. She says she comparison shops and ends up saving money. Brittany Downing is a mom of 5. She says she saves big bucks on cereal.
I can get 2 bags of cereal here at Sam's for about $6, and 1 box at Kroger's for a family size is probably $6.
But is she really saving money in the long run? We talked to marketing expert Kelly Goldsmith.
That space it takes up in your house effectively costs you money because you can't put anything else there. So think it through. Do you actually have the space to accommodate 48 rolls of toilet paper, or is it going to be piled up in the corner and really annoying you all the time?
Toilet paper is one thing, but what about perishable items?
But if you look at things like meat, cheese, these are items where you really can save money buying in bulk. But if half of it ends up in the trash can, you're not saving any money at all.
Now, sure, if you're buying perishables, you'll probably need a larger freezer or refrigerator, but don't let that scare you because there are so many things that you could buy that just require a little bit of closet space.
Kelly says ultimately, when it comes to shopping, the internet can be your best friend.
Do that comparison shopping across websites. It's super easy in this day and age, and make sure you're getting the best deal for you.
And that way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matteries.
All right, 6:38, we're going to take a quick